Can you get a real decent Les Paul at this price point? Let's check it out. Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm looking at the Epiphone Les Paul Studio LT, which is the only mahogany body curved top Les Paul that I can find under 300 euros or 300 US dollars. So let's open her up and see what we got. Okay, here's the guitar, the Les Paul Studio LT. And I have to say that I think this guitar looks pretty good for a $270 instrument. I like the black glossy finish and I really like the curved top. I think the curve is less than it would be on a more expensive guitar, but still I think it looks a lot better both color wise and shape wise than the Les Paul SL or the Les Paul Express, which are the two models that are cheaper than this one. I'm not loving the zebra coils. They kind of break up the look. I would prefer that they were covered up, but again, they're trying to make this guitar as affordable as possible. It's a bolt-on neck, and again, that's probably something you have to expect at this price point. Now I think the nut is definitely plastic, and I'm having some issues with the G-string, but then again I've had issues with the G-string on a Les Paul Custom 57 reissue as well, so I think that's more of a guitar setup issue. You can probably widen it a bit or put something in there. And the tuners, I've seen a lot of people bash the tuners on this guitar, and yeah, they're probably not the highest quality. But I managed to get this guitar to stay perfectly in tune while I'm playing, so it's more than good enough, again, at this price point. I made a couple of demo songs with the Studio LT, and like the unboxing jam you just heard. And I think, like with any other guitar, it can sound good in a mix with the right matched amp. I'm using the Boss IR200 for everything on this review, and right now I've got it set to my own preset, which I've called Still Got the B, which is me trying to get that Gary Moore 90s lead tone from the IR200. Well, maybe not quite there, but I think I'm in the right ballpark. Let's mess around with bridge pickup. Yes, that's what it sounds like. Should you get one? Well, if you're looking for a humbucking Les Paul type guitar under $300, I think this is a pretty good option. I think it sounds good and I think it looks good. Now the tuners may not be the best, and the pickups are probably the most affordable ones you can get from Epiphone, but I still think the guitar works really well at this price point. If I was getting a new guitar today under $300 and I wasn't going for this, it would be because I'd go for an Affinity Strat or Tele from Squier. And that's mostly because I play Strat and Tele type guitars a lot more than I play Les Paul. But if you want the humbuckers and that more rock sound, then I think this is probably the best model to get at this price point. If you're into modding, then you can buy new knobs, you can change the pickups and probably change the tuners and make this a really good guitar. But then you'd use probably $150 in parts, so I'm not sure if I would do that. Then I'd probably just get the Les Paul Standard series instead. But all in all, I think that the guitar is good value for money. At least this specimen that I got sounds good and I enjoy playing it. Your mileage may vary, and I just wanted to say thanks for watching, and if you liked this video, please consider pressing that like button or hitting the subscribe button. It really helps me, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.